Namaskar. I am Dr. Aarti Chaudhary, Assistant Professor in the Department of Ancient Indian History, Culture and Archaeology at Basant Kanya Mahavidyalaya, Banaras Hindu University. I welcome you once again in this 12-week course titled History of Science and Technology in Ancient India from Harappan Civilization to 7th Century CE. Today is our module 4 and we are in our lecture 4. The module name is Iron Age Culture and the title of lecture 4 is Iron in South India and Megalith Culture. In our last lecture, we have discussed about iron and its connection to painted grey ware culture and northern black polished ware culture. And now we are moving towards the southern part of India, iron and South India. Let's see the learning objectives of this lecture. To explore how and when iron technology introduced to South India. To know the significance of megalithic culture and to assess how the adaptation of iron influenced megalithic communities. In this lecture, we will discuss these points like introduction, types of megalith structures, important megalithic sites in South India, in a special reference to iron artifacts, what the archaeologists recorded from the different sites, iron, megaliths, and black and red ware, and intro on legacy in South India, as well as we will discuss was Tamil Nadu the earliest iron user state? We will discuss it later. First is introduction. The introduction of iron in South India approximately between 1200 and 1000 BCE marked a significant technological and cultural transition linked to the megalithic culture. Archaeological evidence from sites such as Hallur, Adi Channalur, and Brahmagiri highlights the extensive use of iron tools, weapons, and burial artifacts. This adoption of iron led to advancements in agriculture, warfare, and trade, which in turn fostered economic development and social transformation. The presence of iron objects in megalithic burials emphasizes their functional and symbolic importance, laying the foundation for the socio-political evolution of early South Indian civilizations. So we can say the emergence of iron technology in South India represent a pivotal technological transition intricately connected to the megalithic culture. Archaeological evidences from sites like Hallur, Adi Channalur and Brahmagiri demonstrate widespread iron usage in tools, weapons and burial artifacts. This technological shift gave advancement in agriculture, warfare, and trade network, developing economic growth and social transformation throughout the region. Now, the megalithic culture. First, we will discuss the word megalithic, how this word appeared, and what is the meaning of this word. The term megalithic derives from Greek roots mega means big and lithos means stone. These monumental stone structures served both burial and ceremonial purposes. In the Indian subcontinent, megalithic sites concentrate in South India, the Deccan Plateau and the Vindhya Aravalli range and represent a significant cultural speciality of the region. These are the different shapes, structure of the megalithic culture. You can see this is menhir, dolmen, cist, different burial practices with the stone and the methods are different. Topical, Kudaikal, Kundan Kudai, Hud stone made by and cairn circle, scarab kai, multiple hood stone type burial. And just see the last picture, the alignments of the burial. These are very specific in terms to understand the megalithic culture, which is based on completely the burial practices of the megalithic people. Typology of megalithic structure, what we see in the picture. Now we can understand megalithic monuments in South India exhibit diverse architectural forms. Like in dolmens, stone chambers formed by vertical supports and horizontal capstones. In menhir pattern, the standing stones arranged individually or in patterns. In schist burial, stone-lined burial chambers, often subterranean. Tropical Kudai cults, hood stone carving burial site. Cairn circle, circular arrangements of stone surrounding the burials. Sarcophagi, stone coffins or burial recapitulations. And the alignments, linear arrangement of megalithics in astronomical pattern. Yes, it is very important that megalithic culture, the people of megalithic were well known to the astronomical activity, and more or less these burial practices is just related to their astronomical knowledge as well. Regional distribution of the megalithic sites. Significant megalithic sites with iron artifacts include Tamil Nadu, which is Adi Channalur, Sanur, Korkai, and Kalu Gumlai. In Kerala, it is Mashad, Paziannur, Mangadu. The date is 1000 to 100 BCE. In Karnataka, it is Brahmagiri, Hallur, date is 1000 BCE. Kumaranhalli, date is 1300 to 1200 BCE. In Andhra Pradesh, it is Nagarjunikonda, Yelleshwaram, and Amravati. Approximately 2000 identified megalithic sites in South India. Karnataka leads with 665 sites, followed by Tamil Nadu 607, Andhra Pradesh 300, Kerala 270, and Maharashtra 91. Iron artifacts and metallurgical activity, which is shown in megalithic culture. The megalithic culture produced diverse iron implements like agricultural tool, in which hose, sickle, axes, clutters are very important. In domestic item, dishes, tripod stands is significant. In artisanal equipment, chisel, nails, edges are very significant tools. And in weapon, swords, daggers, spearheads, arrowheads are very specific. Evidence of local iron smelting comes from Payampalli, situated in Tamil Nadu, with significant slag deposit. Murthy identified 68 iron smelting sites across South India with artifacts showing high iron purity indicating advanced metallurgical expertise. Now, you just understand the picture, megalithic culture. Cultural remains found in megalithics are from the habitational site associated with them. Important materials remains are black and red ware, large volume and variety of iron artifacts, furnish, iron slags, beads, ornaments, and other metal artifacts, copper and bronze. Cultural integration of iron megaliths and black and red ware we can see in terms to understand the iron connection in South India. Megalith culture is very important as well as black and red ware pottery is also deeply associated with the iron in connection to the South India. A distinctive feature of megalithic culture was the production of black and red ware pottery, fine paste, wheel turned, well polished vessel including bowl, leads, and dishes, often bearing graffiti marks as well. The consistent co occurrence of iron artifacts and black and red ware in megalithic tombs represent an integrated cultural complex linking domestic practices with burial tradition. Now, on the basis of these explanation, the key points we must remember, that is black and red ware as diagnostic pottery of megalithic culture. Technical characteristics like fine paste, wheel turned, and well polished potteries. It is common forms are bowl, leads, dishes with graffiti marks. Consistent association with iron artifacts in megalithic tombs. Cultural package linking domestic life, burial customs, and technological innovations. Examples from Adichanallur and Algam Kullam show cultural integration very uh, dominantly, and typical vessel form shallow plates with a small edge, deep bowls with high bedding, knobbed lids are very prominent. This table shows the important megalithic site in South India in special reference to iron. From Tamil Nadu, Adichanallur, Amrit Mangalam, Kunnathur, Sanur, Vasudevanallur, Tenkasi, Korkai, Kayal, Kalugumlai, Perumallamalai, Pudukottai, Tirukkamulipuliyar, and Odugattur. These are the important sites situated in Tamil Nadu. Few sites from Kerala I mentioned here, that is very important to understand megalithic connection with the iron, which is Pulimattu, Tengkal, Senukotta, Muthukar, Periyakanal, Mashad, Paziyannur, and Magadu. As like Kerala and Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh also provided important information regarding this information, and the main sites from Karnataka is Brahmagiri, Maski, Hanamsagar, Tirdal Halingali, T. Narsipur, and Hallur. And from Andhra Pradesh, it is Kadambapur, Nagarjunikonda, Yelleshwaram, Galapalli, Tadapatri, Mirapuram, and Amravati. These all sites are important in terms to understand the iron in South India. 2000 megalithic sites from South India alone point out that the maximum of these were located in Karnataka, 665 sites, followed by Tamil Nadu with 607 sites, Andhra Pradesh with 300 sites, Kerala with 270 sites, Maharashtra with 91 sites. Based on the typology of artifacts, Mashhad and Pazian date back between 2nd century BCE and 2nd century CE. The megaliths at Magadu in Kollam district of Kerala have a range of 1000 to 100 BCE. Site at Karnataka has radiocarbon date of 1000 BCE. Kumaranhalli thermoluminescence date are 1300 to 1200 BCE. Kodaikal and Topikalas megaliths were associated with Kerala and Karnataka, as well as Menhir with Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, and Karnataka. The iron artifacts, a wide range of artifacts for different purposes were recorded, which include hoe, sickle, axe, and clutters for agriculture, dishes and tripod stands for domestic use, chisel, nails, and edges for artisanal activities, swords, dagger, spearheads, knife, and arrowheads for war and hunting. In terms to understand the metallurgical practices, a large quantity of iron slag from Payampalli in Tamil Nadu suggests that Iron smelting was a local activity. US Murthy refers to 68 iron smelting sites in South India. So we can understand that the smelting activity, if it is finding in any site or any regional center, then it indicates that the technology was completely established in this particular region. And according to US Murthy, the 68 iron smelting furnaces were reported. It just says that the iron perfection of iron technology in South India. The high percentage of pure iron in artifacts indicates high professional skills as well. Iron in megaliths and black and red ware, an interwoven legacy in South India. One of the chief features of megalithic culture was the use of black and red ware made of fine paste and is wheel turned and well polished. Bowl, lid, and dishes along with graffiti marks on some pots. Black and red ware along with iron objects were reported from almost all the megalithic tombs of South India. Iron tools, swords, and daggers and weapons alongside black and red ware pottery at megalithic sites like Adi Channalur and Alangan Kullam indicates shared cultural phase. As well as if we want to trace the main vessel type, then the main shapes reported, which is shallow plates with a small edge, deep bowls with high beading, knob leads, pots, etc., were reported from megalithic site. It presents alongside iron artifacts, further strengthen the link between domestic life, burial custom, and technological advancement in South India. We can say the adoption of iron in South India significantly transformed the settlement pattern, trade, agriculture, and social organization of megalithic communities. With the introduction of iron implements, tool and weapons, agriculture became more efficient, enabling people to clear dense forest, cultivate larger areas and support large population. This led to emergence of more permanent settlement and the gradual shift from a nomadic lifestyle to more settled agrarian society. Iron also played a crucial role in expanding trade networks as communities began to exchange iron tools, weapons, and other things over long distance. The growing use of iron contributed to the development of social hierarchy as control over iron resources and production became marker of status and power. Hence, we can say iron technology was a catalyst for socio-economic change, fostering complex and organized society during the megalithic period. Now, this is a very recent discovery. Was Tamil Nadu the earliest iron user state? Report is published on the antiquity of iron. Recent radiometric date from Tamil Nadu by K. Rajan has provided new insight regarding the origin of iron usage. They mention the site is Sivagali, Adi Channalur, Kilnam Mandi, and Mailda Dumpari, Mangadu, and Telungunur. Artifacts, which is hoe, spade, spears, knives, arrowheads, chisel, axe, sword, etc. More than 20 key samples were dated in lab worldwide, confirming their antiquity. And the new date is 3345 BCE and 2953 BCE, 4th millennium BCE. It is such an revolutionary finding by the K. Rajan team. For the time in the world, smelted iron has been dated back to the middle of the 3rd millennium BC. It is not just a significant discovery in the Indian context, but also in the context of archaeology of the world. Dilip Kumar Chakravarti, he said this statement, emeritus professor of South Asian archaeology at Cambridge University. Now, on the basis of these explanation and the findings of new discovery, We can say the Iron Age culture in South India, particularly the megalith tradition, represent a significant phase in the regional early history marked by advancement in metallurgical, social organization, and funerary practices. The widespread use of iron tools and weapons contributed to agricultural and technological developments, facilitating economic growth and societal evolution. A defining characteristics of this period is the megalithic burial system, which includes dolmen, crane, circle, and urn burials, offering valuable insight into the beliefs and tradition of the time. Additionally, the prevalence of black and red ware pottery serves a crucial archaeological marker reflecting the region's evolving craftsmanship and trade networks. Recent findings from Tamil Nadu have been a breakthrough in the history of iron technology, suggesting the need for further in depth studies. These cultural and technological advancements laid a strong foundation for subsequent historical developments, including influencing the social, socio-economic, and political landscape of early South Indian culture. So, these are the references which which you can consult for the depth of the knowledge. And that's it now for the South Indian interference and South India iron in the South Indian territory. And in our next lecture, we will discuss about the iron metallurgy. So, see you soon in our next lecture. Thank you for your patient listening. Namaskar.